The exhibit brings together historical photographs, black and white photographs from the Civil Rights Movement that we own here in our photography collection at the UNM Art Museum. And it brings together those historical photographs with contemporary works of art. These are works of art by artists that are working today in the last decade or so who are responding to different issues surrounding police violence, incarceration, racial profiling, mental health, inadequate care, and all of these types of issues that factor into our different relationships with law enforcement. There are a lot of different issues in there that I think people feel very strongly about. And that's the point of the show, really, is to get people to be engaged in a discussion about these and in a dialogue and to investigate more. I think one of the things that we really feel that is our responsibility with this show is that all of these works of art and the way that it's put together, we hope one of our main goals is that you leave the show and you want more information, and that everyone leaving the gallery wants to go and pursue some historical event, find out more because they saw in a work of art about it, or pursue a statistic that they read that an artist puts up, for instance, about gun violence. This is an educational institution, and this is done by two educators who really want to encourage people to have an interest in learning more from what they see in the show. I think that most artists, even going back into the cave paintings, that art has been created to speak to the world that an artist lives in. Artists, from the beginning of when they thought they could make art, were always doing it responding to the moment that they were living in. And these artists that are in this show are doing that, and they feel an urgency to make art that is about these issues that we see on the news all the time, and that for many of them, they feel deeply about them. I think many of us do because of this access that we have to it from the news. From the beginning, both the other curator and I felt that discussion has to be at the center of something that has such controversial potential in the community and in the nation. And so we really feel the main goal of this show is to facilitate discussion. We're going to have a couple of artist talks. So actual artists who have work in the show will be talking about their work. And that's a dialogue where people can come and ask them questions. We also have been organizing for a very long time a large community roundtable and forum, a dialogue that will happen in the lobby of the Center for the Arts. And that will bring together a number of organizations that address a number of these issues, such as mental health, gun violence, law enforcement, education and law enforcement, all these different things that we've been organizing. And they will be not only giving small keynote speeches about their particular area of social concern and aid, but also they will sit at roundtables where small groups of people can come and exchange and have discussions with those particular groups.